Yeah, this is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. I got this video coming to you guys as promised here, and I have the website pulled up, which we'll kind of take a look at here in just a second. But I want to start this video out on a Google search page. What I've typed in is roofing companies Tulsa. This is a keyword, but it has tons of buyer intent behind it. And by that, I mean, only a buyer of your company is truly ever going to be typing something like this in, and they're looking for a roofing company within Tulsa to do some services for them. Now, everybody's brain doesn't work the same. They're not going to all type in roofing companies Tulsa. They might type in, roofing company without the plural. They might throw Tulsa in front of it. They might say roofer, just roofing in general, roof repair, so on and so forth. There's just tons of keywords that people type in. The main key here is just to get on the first page for as many of those as possible, right? To increase the amount of leads that you guys can generate for your company. Now, one way of doing that is pay-per-click, so non-organic. Ranking here through a Google guaranteed ad is definitely going to be the best option when it comes to ad-wise. They have the highest conversion rates, and they definitely will generate you leads. There's no doubt about that. But I think long-term wise, ranking organically is definitely going to be the best option. Okay, and you can do that through a business profile or a website itself. Now, business profile really only helps you within the actual town that you guys are within. So it looks like you guys had two offices, one in Tulsa and then one in Owasso as well. So you should have two business profiles at that point, one here within Tulsa and then one with Owasso as well. So you should be able to rank in two different areas for your business profile at a bare minimum, right? Now, I'm just going to go over a couple things, just use Arrowhead as the example. Three things typically right off the bat that are going to help any company when it comes to ranking their business profile. Photos, okay? Photos is a huge one, and especially when you geotag them, meaning the location that that photo was taken at is embedded within the photo itself, okay? This is not only going to help you guys rank, but can also expand where you guys can rank with your business profile. So that's huge. Also, the bio section about your company. Make sure you fill this out all the way, 750 characters, okay? Then thirdly, your reviews. Make sure you're getting as many of them as possible, of course, keeping them at a high rating. And then thirdly, responding to all those reviews as well. Okay, doing especially the photos and your reviews and responding to those reviews consistently over time will help you rank. There's a lot of other little minor things that you can do, but those are the three huge things. Now, for a website, okay, T-Town is going to be your top competitor for the area. So I did pull up their website to take a look at. But your website can help you rank not only in Tulsa, but you can start to actually target some of the outlying, suburb areas and wherever else you guys are actually trying to do work within or target in particular. And some of these outlying areas that may not have as much search volume, but can still generate leads, may be easier to rank for right off the bat as well, and can keep leads flowing in for you guys until you can start to get the first page for Tulsa in itself, right? And really start generating leads. So back over to your guys' website, I want to talk about something right off the bat. So here is T-Town Roofing, and you can see the title, right? The page title, their homepage, T-Town Roofing, Tulsa Roofer. Okay, that's a keyword that they are targeting within the title page itself. Now, your guys's top OK roofing contractor, storm damage, repair, replace specialist, so on and so forth, right? So you want to keep this shorter, more concise, and target a particular main keyword for that particular page. Okay, and you want to do that for every other page and really narrow it down for what service and what area you're trying to rank each particular page of your website for. When you try and do too many in one page, it can actually be counterintuitive and not being able to rank for any of them. Also, content is absolutely king when it comes to ranking a website. Same with those keywords, okay? So you guys have a good overall looking website. Some call to actions within here as well at the top. This click here. What these do is they help conversion rates. I would do some more, but they push people to the pages where they're actually going to reach out to you, okay? Which is what you want in the end. But with content being king, you're going to want a bare minimum of around 500 words of content on your home page. And we can tell you're well below that. So definitely content optimization needs to be done. And I would be doing that for your Tulsa page and any of the other pages that you guys are targeting as well. Okay, and those almost look very similar within these different pages. Roofing services. Okay, I don't know why that uploaded a new page for me. That's interesting. But I would have different pages for all the different services providing for the company as well. You'd have to let me know why that does that. Maybe it's built in that it pulls up another tab. I'm not quite sure. But other than that, let's go ahead and look at this one last thing, okay? Keeping in mind that content is king. So here's that entire page title. It's targeting 3 different areas right off the bat, and it's not really particular on what service it's trying to attach to either. Now, this is a paid program I use called Ahrefs. It gives me this dashboard of numbers that I can do comparison between 2 different websites, or as many as I want, really. But in this instance, I'm going to look at your website and then T-Towns, right? Your top competitor in the area. So these first 2 numbers here, the 13 and the 16, are strength and trust ratings that Google has for your website. And they're basically the same. The DR is more towards strength and trust for the entire domain as a whole. The UR is more towards the page that I have within this program, which is your home page. Okay. Now they're ranked out of 100, but typically once you hit a benchmark of about 30 and above for each of these, you can be considered pretty powerful as a website at that point. So you build that strength and trust out through backlinks, which is any clickable text or image linking one website to another, but they're all held within these different referring domains. And these domains are very crucial because they need to be authoritative, meaning they already have high strength and trust within Google. So once you do acquire a backlink from them, it's going to help your ratings out in return. Also, backlinks, simply put, is going to act as a thumbs up vote for your website. With Google being partially a popularity contest, that's a huge thing, right? Just like reviews on your business profile. Now, you're only indexing for 13 keywords. Okay, so well below the amount of keywords you should be indexing for, bringing you only 6 traffic. And we can see all your traffic is coming from the company name. Okay, but we're also indexing for some Tulsa keywords, Broken Arrow keywords, Wasso keywords, and Claremore keywords as well. Okay, and they are kind of broken down, but I would definitely be taking the time to really generalize what area per key and service per page you're trying to actually rank for. Okay, so with your home page, I would probably gear it more towards Tulsa and then build out some other pages like you already have for the different areas that you guys are trying to service with lower search volume, because you want your home page to be as powerful as you possibly can get it. So if we take a look at T-Town, let me get out of their keywords real quick back to the dashboard. We can see their DR and UR. DR is lower, but the UR, their homepage, has a little bit more strength and trust than yours does. They're also indexing for almost 250 keywords, bringing in over 700 traffic. Now, one thing that they implement is a blog, and that's one thing you may want to look into as well. It doesn't look like you have one currently. It could be hiding from me. But what that does is it's going to push relevant content to your website every single time you post a blog as well. It also helps people stay within your website a little bit longer if they're looking for information. And this all attributes to helping you rank a little bit higher in Google as well. So if I click on their keywords, we can actually see they have tons of these Tulsa roofing keywords that they're ranking for, all on the first page, right? All on the first page. We can see. So that's generating them tons of traffic and tons of leads. Okay. Now you're saying, or what you're probably saying to yourselves is, I see all this traffic. How many leads can they expect out of this? Typically, industry standard for a buyer intent keyword, as where they're getting some of this traffic from, is going to be around 30% of that traffic will end up turning into a lead, reaching out to them via phone or some type of fill out form on the website, whatever it is. Now, if you were to just do it for this one keyword, right, that's at least typically around 25 to 30 leads per month, just for the one keyword on average, okay? So if you were to go through for all the different keywords that they're ranking for involving Tulsa and roofing, which are those buyer intent ones, I would see a bare minimum of 50. It could be even up closer to 100, just depending on the month. So they're obviously generating plenty and plenty of leads every single month for Tulsa when it comes to roofing. Um, they're going to be closing probably around 50% or more of those, since these are warm, organic leads. We all know how well those are going to close because these people are already looking through your website. They like what they see. They trust Google, and you're at the top of the page. Well, who else are they going to choose, right? So with that being said, if you have any further questions or concerns, have no problems reaching out to me. Just feel free to do that. Of course, I would love to talk to you guys, see where I may be able to help you guys out at. Maybe you just need me to elaborate on any of this information as well. I'd be happy to do that too. So, other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks again. Bye.